Sagittarius, we are back. If you are new here, and I know that you most likely are because this is a brand new channel, welcome to Empress Energy Magic. I am Empress Energy. Today, you guys, we are connecting to and channeling information from your person. Okay, so this particular series is called What You Need to Know About the Person on Your Mind. Okay, or what your person needs you to know, basically what information's coming through, what's going on in this connection, okay? And so we are speaking specifically about like an ex, maybe somebody you're off and on with, you know, situationship, friends with benefits that you may have caught feelings for, stuff like that, all right? And yeah, so we're just gonna see where things are at. Hopefully get you some clarification, okay, Sag, my fellow Saggies. You guys drop me a line below, let me know in the comment box what your Sagittarius placement is. I've got 3. I've got a Sagittarius Sun, Mercury, and Neptune. All right, so I am a fellow Saggy. Love my Saggies. All right, here we got lack of faith and endings. Okay, so this is the general message coming from this is the general energy. All right, so we got lack of faith. Leaving you out in the cold has been one of their biggest regrets, which has made them lose hope in the situation. They entered your life, and then endings, it says they entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring out the very best in you. Now their part in your story is over. Okay, so this feels like a karmic situation is what it feels like. That's basically the overall message here. But as far as your person is concerned, I mean, even though it's karmic, it's not like, you know, they certainly have feelings for you, Sag, okay? They regret not giving you the time and the effort and the energy that you deserved. And something tells me, you guys, that maybe they just didn't have it to give, okay? They wish that they did, but they just didn't have it to give. Let's see what else is going on. And this is a brand new deck, you guys. Check it out. It's called, I got this from Kickstarter last year in July. June, maybe, last year, and I just now got it in today. But anyway, I've been waiting for this deck for, you guys, almost a year. All right, Phantom Tarot deck. If you like it, just check it out online. I'm not selling it. I'm just showing it to you guys. I love cards. All right, I love cards. That's why I have a lot of them. I use a lot of different kinds just because I just love, I love cards. I love the artwork. I love everything about it. I'm such a visual person. Yeah, so when I saw this deck on Kickstarter, I had to get it, and this is my very, very first reading with this deck, okay? And it's with my fellow Saggies. Trying to find out what is going on with you and your person, okay? What is it you need to know about this person? You and this person. All right, get me some more information for Sag. There we go. The Lovers and then the Chariot. Yow, like what? All right, so the Lovers here being in the upright position lets me know that this was indeed a soulmate. Okay, this was a soulmate connection. But it doesn't feel like it was meant to be something to last forever. They were only here to test you, to bring you lessons. And it says to bring out the very best in you. What we don't understand about a lot of things, you guys, is that our relationships are mirrors of what, you know, what's going on inside of us. Okay, so what karmics do is karmics come along and they trigger our shadow. All right, so they bring what is deep down inside our subconscious. They make us face the ugliest parts of ourselves for the purposes of healing. That all that junk comes up to the surface to be dealt with, and if we deal with it the right way, if we heal it, you know, then we can go on our merry way and manifest the connection that is actually, you know, worthy of our energy. But this was a very burdensome. This feels like this connection overwhelmed you, and it could very well be that your feelings for this person may have overwhelmed you. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, though, I just don't feel like it was worth what you put in energy-wise. Why is the Chariot here? With the Chariot underneath endings, this thing may have started as quickly, it may have ended as quickly as it started for some of you. All right. Why is lack of faith here? Why is lack of faith here? This one wanted to come out. The King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This person, okay, so they may be an air sign, Sag, or they may be a lot of air dominant in their chart somewhere. So they could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. But with them showing up as the King of Swords in reverse, okay, King energy, you know, inner masculine or masculine energy just by itself is very outwardly expressive. And so I feel, especially in reverse, this person was very, what's coming through is cutthroat with their words. They weren't very nice, okay? Not very nice at all. Strength, see, yeah. Tested your strength. Definitely tested your strength with this connection. I feel like they made you question yourself as well, your capabilities, your worth. There's endings again. Why is the Chariot here for my Saggies? Why is this Chariot here? The Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, they was lying. Wow, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords. Oh man, this connection was... I can see why the Ten of Wands in reverse popped up, because they triggered in quite a bit, is what they did, okay? This karmic, okay, your karmic soulmate, triggered so much in you. I feel like you probably may have felt overwhelmed by the shadow work that needed to result in that. Six of Cups in reverse is like bad memories, right? If the Six of Cups were in the upright position, that would be talking more along the lines of nostalgia, you know, reminiscing on the good times and stuff like that. I feel like when you look back on this connection, Sag, you have very little to look at that you can say, you know, it was really fun, you had a really good time. I feel like the entirety of this connection was burdensome in some way, shape, or form. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, things drug on. Or your healing is dragging on is what it feels like. Just keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And apply the information wherever it needs to go for you, okay? So for some of you, this was a very short-lived connection, but it was very intense and powerful. The connection itself felt very intense and powerful to you. I feel you may have even had, like, the attraction was just, what you felt for this person was overwhelming. More than you thought you could really handle after things ended up taking a nosedive. And another thing with the Chariot, yeah, with the Lovers and the Chariot, it hits you all at once. Like, boom, like it may have even came out of nowhere. There's a lot of Wand energy in here and Sword energy. This person had you up in your, oh, you know what? They just had you up in everything. They had you in your feelings. They had you in your, you know, your mind. Let's see what they're thinking and feeling. I don't need to tell you what you're thinking and feeling. You're already experiencing that. What's going on with them on their end, though? How are they experiencing this? What are they thinking and feeling? What messages do they have for Pile? What messages do they have for Sag? What messages does Sag's person have for them? What are their thoughts and feelings about this situation? What is... I'm hearing they fear, they know something happened, you guys, where it's like they know they went too far. They pushed things too far. They tested your loyalty just a little too much. They took things too far. Because what I'm hearing is the point of no return. Point of no return. They know that. And of course, you know, they have regrets about that. They may have went towards a third party. And you may have communicated to them, Sag, at some point that, we got the Page of Pentacles, and then we got the Seven of Swords in the upright position. This is all about lessons. And it snuck up on you. Well, them, because this is talking about them. Something snuck up on them. Okay, first of all, why is the Page of Pentacles here? They weren't ready for this connection. Yeah, that's what it is. They weren't ready for this connection. But they weren't, that's the thing, is they didn't, okay, so the reason why they're showing up as a Page of Pentacle energy in this particular scenario, in this question, is because I feel like they may have been a very superficial, what's in it for me kind of person. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? And the Page of Pentacles for me also talks about learning a lesson. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. they wanted to be a playboy, playgirl. It's the reputation. They wanted that. They wanted accolades. The artist. This may be how they felt about you. You kind of snuck up on them in that they weren't expecting this connection. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Hierophant. Yeah. They, believe it or not, Sagittarius, they actually saw a future with you. That's what they were not expecting. And with the artist here, you inspired them. You inspired their creativity. You just, something about you was very inspiring to them. And I'm hearing that song by Bruno Mars, I Want to Marry You. Oh my gosh. All right, well, you know, my question with that would be, was like, then, you know, well, maybe it's just that that's what it took for them. You know, here's the thing. Okay, so that's basically what it feels like it took for them to realize who you were to them, was losing you. I feel like they abandoned this connection. For most of you, I feel it was for a third party. And when they did, that was what you needed in order to finally walk away. Because I think you were holding out hope for, you know, they may have done some fuckboy, fuckgirl shit up to this point, but they never actually, you know, like, went towards a third party in the realm of, like, dating. Like, you not being their significant other and having somebody else be a significant other. Like, they may, like, I don't know, maybe for some of you, your person may have just kind of messed around, you know, nothing serious, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you know, I met somebody and I can't see you no more, that kind of energy, and it threw you for a loop, because that's never happened to you, you know, in this connection before. I feel like they went towards that third party, they were thinking things were going to be, you know, the grass was going to be greener on the other side, and it wasn't. Yep, look at that. Seven of Cups talks about options. We got the Five of Swords. Yep. Disagreements, conflict, even petty conflict, just, you know, not childish necessarily, but like arguing over the littlest of things, or maybe even just nitpicking at each other. Really put the brakes on this connection. And they went and sought out options. This talks about, Seven of Cups talks about multiple options. So I feel like this person, at least initially, was just all over the place as far as, like, you know, spreading the love around. But I do feel like at one point they've decided they were going to, like, take their attention off of you and put it onto somebody else, even if it was temporary. Like, I feel like they went towards someone else thinking the grass was going to be greener. It wasn't, okay? It wasn't greener. And then but they know that by doing that, it's like they gambled and they lost. They gambled on this other person, they lost, and they know that they did. All right, so does pile... I keep saying pile. You guys, I have another channel where I do primarily pickled cards, so I'm sorry. What is Sagittarius' person? Do they have, do they have any intentions? What are their intentions towards this connection? What is Sagittarius' person intentions? What actions do they intend on taking towards Sagittarius? If any. Sag, let's see if your person plans on, what moves they plan on taking, if any. High Priestess, the Four of Swords in reverse, okay. The Sun, Temperance, oh my gosh. Lovers, look at all this energy in reverse, oh my gosh, you guys. And the Magician at the back, in the reverse at the back of the deck, what the heck? I'm hearing ain't no sunshine when she's gone. They want to move towards you, but at this point, I feel like it's really mostly just kind of, it's a desire of theirs. Like, I wouldn't even say that they're contemplating it, because contemplating means like they're actually planning on picking up the phone, you know, trying to reconcile and stuff like that. At this point in time, I think it's more of a desire than it is anything else. And I do feel it's probably because, you know, I'm picking up Five of Pentacle energy from this lack of faith card. Like, they left you in this connection out in the cold, and they know that was a no-no with you. I feel like you may have communicated something with them, Sag, where you're like, you know, you let them know what your deal breakers were at some point in time, and they broke a lot of deal breakers. They desire you. They desire a connection with you. But as far as like actually acting on it, they don't have any peace. It's more like they're figuring, like they're not even entertaining it, simply because they're fairly certain they're going to be shot down. They know they messed this up with Temperance and the Lovers in reverse. And with the Magician card. Oh, what happened to the Magician? In the back of the deck. Yeah. All right, we're going to call let's see what's going on. Let's get some... All right, so what does Sag's person want them to know? Oh, okay, they love you. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Okay, they do. They do love you. They do love you. They love you very, very deeply. Okay, deeply. And I'm hearing to tell you, even if they've never, even if they haven't expressed it, okay, their feelings for you run very, very deep. I believe it was the King of Swords in reverse energy that came through for them. Okay, sword energy by itself is not very emotionally expressive anyway. When it comes up in reverse, it's like, good luck, you know. But they do, like deep down inside, they do. They think about you, okay? And, you know, what they're saying is to you that they do love you, okay? That's their energy. What else do you want to say to Sag? What else do you have to say to Sag? I'm hearing if I could take it back, I would. They have a lot of regrets, Sag. They do. Hindsight being 20/20. But unfortunately, it's like sometimes you have to learn lessons the hard way, right? All right. Oh, that one. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I feel like you are home. Like they found a sense of home in you, Sag. And there's that Four of Swords energy coming up again. Need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, progress. I think, honestly, with this coming up, I think what they're just doing right now, Sag, is laying low. They're laying low. They're giving themselves, they're giving this connection basically they're giving you time, hopefully is what they're doing. Not hopefully, this is coming from them. They're hoping that with time, your anger or your bitterness or resentment that you may have towards them because of what just went down or what went down very recently. This feels very fresh, like this happened fairly recently, okay? And when I mean recently, you guys, I mean, it's subjective, I guess is how you would say it. Like recently for me could be any time between, you know, yesterday, or, you know, today, you know, back to maybe 6 months ago. You know, that's, to me, that's recent, but, you know, this energy just feels fresh. Paradise, yeah, see, they do. Okay, so here's the thing. They want to move forward. They want to move towards you. Like I said, right now it's just a desire. But here's the thing, they're hanging back because they know you're upset. They know they've done you wrong. They know that they crossed a line with you that you in some way, shape, or form let them know was uncrossable. So what they're doing now is they're kind of hanging back. They're hoping that with time, you'll change your mind. And then they're going to want to come back in and see if you'll give them another chance. Also, what I'm hearing, okay, with Paradise here, that's how they felt with you. Like I said, okay, they went off thinking they could find greener grass on the other side, but then they realized, you know, once they got over there, it wasn't what they thought it was. They realized you are where it's at. It's like you're their Garden of Eden, okay? They're wondering if you are dating, if you are putting yourself back out there again. I have a feeling they're wondering too. They may even be spying on you somehow, trying to find out information on whether or not you're seeing somebody else. Interesting. Let's get one last message for you guys. I want to see what guidance comes through for you about, you know, what to do, like what, moving forward, you know, what should you focus on moving forward? What should Sag focus on in regards to this connection moving forward? What should they focus on? Crossroads, okay, faced with choices. And this may be what that was with the dating. So you may be wondering whether or not, you know, I don't think you're wondering. I think there is kind of a small bit of an inner struggle going on with you though, Sag, regarding this connection. That song, Should I Stay or Should I Go, is playing. Contracts. Ooh, okay. So what comes up with contracts for me, okay, especially with this endings and this, they entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring out the very best in you. Like that was the contract for this connection. You guys had a soul contract together. That's why, so in the beginning, Lovers came up, right, in the upright position, and then towards the end, it came out in reverse. It's like the contract is now not void, it's been fulfilled. Now what? So now what? Now that this contract has been fulfilled, now what? Relocation. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Sag. A change in the home, moving to a new location, plans to relocate, relocating for work. Also got a hot mess. Disorderly habits, untidy mind. Yeah, I really do feel like with all that descent of energy that was in the very beginning with the Ten of Wands in reverse and all the swords, you know, the Three of Swords and all the energy that was coming out, really, I feel like this is more internally, but it may be reflecting in your outward too. I just feel like this person had your energy scattered all over the place, and it's visible. It's visceral inside, but I believe that it's visible on the outside. I believe it's affected almost every facet of your life, Sag. Okay, this was not a, I don't want to say a cohesive, but yeah, that's a word. Coherent. This was not a coherent connection. The two of you just did not match. And which is often what happens in karmic connections, you guys. We'll get one more. Oh, I'm hearing two. I'll get two more cards from this deck. Oh, okay, then. It's like, no, you get as many cards as I tell you you're going to get. Up in the air. Okay, so I'm feeling for some of you, okay, especially with this relocation card here, you may be contemplating a move, like a literal move from one location to the next. And that may be the best thing for you to get you permanently out of this person's energy. Okay, and that's what this up in the air energy may be. I still feel like there may be some loose ends you're trying to tie up. And then here we got the unseen, and it talks about things working, like things going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of. Okay, not seeing the full picture. There are blessings that you don't see right now. Magic is happening behind the scenes. Like, with the High Priestess that we came across earlier too, I'm hearing for you to follow your intuition. If you're being pulled to a specific place, like a new city, a new part of town, you know, moving cross country or something, it's like follow your intuition because there's something there for you. And then we also have the Star, wish fulfillment, blessings, wealth and fame, becoming quite popular, brand new and hopeful life, surviving, barely hanging on, living paycheck to paycheck, burnout is knocking on your door, no savings, limited resources. And then we've got abundance. That's the crossroads. Okay, this is the crossroads. Okay, so are you going to stay where you're at, okay, and stay in this energy where we're in survival mode, okay, barely hanging on, living paycheck to paycheck? See, this person in this connection drained you of your energy, your creative energy, your manifesting energy. You spent so much time trying to maintain a sense of equilibrium while in this connection that the rest of your life suffered. Okay, so are you going to be going back here and staying in that mess, or are you going to go towards, you know, healing and abundance, wish fulfillment and blessings? Okay, I answer pretty much you know, you don't need my answer on that one. You know what the deal is, right? So, all right, Sag, that was your reading. Do me a favor, comment below, let me know what you thought. If it resonated, definitely smash that like button. That is an amazing way to energetically donate to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will see you at your next reading. Thank you, Sag.